What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the home team. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running from Houston. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Yana Saker. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, in case they haven't paid attention in the narrative this week, Brock, let that be their final reminder. This is the league's #1 defense they're facing this time.
Yeah, these guys got to the stadium early. You're number one. You're playing with confidence. You're playing with juice. And you're playing to take the ball away.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Ground. Ground.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Herbert from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Set. Kappa.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Herbert on first down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards, double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Second and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Cut 19 right. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Set. Green 80. Green out. Black 80. Black. Favorite tight.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Herbert back to throw. Short pass brought in. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. We're to the end of one. Our score, 14-0. Back to Houston in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Setting up the screen. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Six the Eagles. Six the Eagles. Six the Eagles.
They give it to him again. Still has room inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 20-zip lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Cap it. Let's go.
Throwing now, Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Blues fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A pickup of 17. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds Mims. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack. Daniels back to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to be our 2-minute warning. A minute 54 left in the half. Stick around. More from Houston coming up. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
60. Come on. Set. 70, Timber Wolf. Let's go.
Now Daniels to throw. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack?
Ready.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Let go.
Running it after the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
6, Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Tiger. Panther 11.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. Wide it up.
Looking to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer, Crackle 80. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Blues are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's on the play. That's good. For a first down. First and
In the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here he goes, third and long. That one's complete over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of his sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
50, Jeff. Here we go. 19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion. Daniels on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On first down, here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Quickly out to the right, complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Jack.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete to Mims. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, they need 7.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready. Cougar Knights. Ready.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. Fourth down coming up.
For the field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg they called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Looking the sideline, that's Coleman. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. 380.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
At the 33-yard line.
Set. Delta. Set. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now a run here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Set. Delta. Set.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Option give here. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Go! 19, Charger, 19, Viking, 18, 70 Rangers, Cub 19, Cub 19.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Viking, 18.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bills about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season.
Ready?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready? Mustang 19, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. Here he goes again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Lose 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Set.
Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bills will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
72, go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
70 Lions. Ready, right?
They're going to pass it here. That's completed right side. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it's not quite a full game.